Guys, in this video, I want to give you an actionable test that you can use to see if it's worth building your app or not. So you can stop wasting months building apps that, let you nowhere, okay? Because it's one of the most common things. Not from non-technical founders, but if you have a development background, it's very common to build an app and then instead of start getting feedback from the users and start understanding the feedback and paying attention to the metrics, you start building because it's the easiest thing to do in the world. You just write code and it's as easy as that. But in that way, you don't build a product aligned with your audience or with the users in the app. So I want to give you a test that you can use even if you are a non-technical founder. This is the exact structure that I use for every single app. Before building the app. If it's the first time that you are watching me, my name is Justo. I'm in a process of creating 12 apps in 1 year, and I recently launched the 5th app. I'm now building the 6th one. That is not for me, but for a client. If you entered this video, you are probably here, okay? I have an idea, it makes sense, but I don't know if it's worth it. If it's worth building. That's not a bad place to be. That's the right place when you are starting out. The mistake is what most people do next, okay? They build, not because it's the right move, but because building feels like relief. We are not here to feel better. We are here to decide well. So the real problem, and the one that no one names, is that you don't know what to test first, okay? Not that you don't know what to build, but you don't know what to test. And when you don't know what to test, and this is what was, what happened to me when I was starting out, any activity feels like progress. And that's how people lose months. So before you build anything, you must be able to answer this question. What specific thing would need to happen for me to say, okay, this is worth continuing? Not success, not certainty, enough clarity to move forward. If you can't define that, everything else is noise. What you are actually trying to reduce. Right now, you have one job, okay? Reduce uncertainty. Not grow, not scale, not automate, reduce uncertainty. If an action doesn't reduce uncertainty, it doesn't count. I'm gonna give you the step-by-step process, but before that, I wanna remind you that if you want me to help you one-on-one building an app, you can book a call on the comments section. I will leave you the link. And if you're liking this video, you would also help me a lot if you subscribe to the channel and you hit the like button, because in that way we can keep reaching new people and it only takes a couple of seconds. So the step one is pick one hard doubt, okay? Not all of them, just one. Most people fail here because they try to answer everything at once. Choose one dominant doubt. I don't know if this problem is real. I don't know if anyone cares. I don't know if people would pay. I don't know if this is just my opinion. Just one. Trying to test multiple things at once gives you a serious signal, because you are like splitting your efforts. Now the step two is turn the doubt into a simple hypothesis. Not technical, not polished. You can use a structure like the one that I'm showing you here. I believe specific person has a specific problem and would be willing to concrete action to deal with. Just to give you an example, I believe small agency owners hate doing manual weekly reports and would be willing to talk for 15 minutes about how they handle it. That's enough to test something is real. Now the step 3 is define the minimum valid signal. This is where clarity shows up. A valid signal has 3 properties. It requires effort from the other person, it doesn't depend on your interpretation, and it forces a decision. And it can be booking a call, replying with context, leaving their email, asking when is this ready, but not likes, not cool idea, not a friend's encouragement, not your own excitement. Pick one, write it down, and if it doesn't happen, you stop. Now the step 4 is design the smallest possible exposure. Exposure means putting the problem in front of the right person. Okay, it's as simple as that. Not the product, not the solution, just the problem, okay? Because you are testing if the problem is real or not. And you have a couple of options here. You can send direct DMs, for example, direct messages. So you list 10 people who clearly have the problem, already paid to deal with and experience it today, and you message them. Not pitching. You just send a message like, hey, I'm trying to understand how you currently handle X. I'm not selling anything. Can I ask you a few questions? Very casual. The option number 2 is friction-based content, okay? You don't teach, you don't explain, you state the problem plainly. And the option number 3, okay, the last one of the most classical ones, is a minimal landing page, okay? One page that tells exactly who it's for, what hurts, what outcome they want, and one correction. No branding, no features, and no roadmap, just clarity. Now the step 5 is don't interfere, okay? Once exposed, don't over explain, don't chase people, don't tweak constantly, and don't justify the idea. You're not selling here, you're just observing, okay? Let reality answer. And the step number 6 is make the decision, okay? No interpretation and no softening. If signal happened, you continue. If some signal didn't happen, you stop or change direction. Stopping early is not a failure, it's saved time. And the reason why it works is because you stop depending on developers to think. You risk days, not months or even years, building the app, and building becomes a consequence, not a gamble. Now I really hope this video helped you. If this helped you, you would also help me a lot if you subscribe to the channel and you hit the like button, because in that way we can keep reaching new people, and it only takes 2 seconds. If you want me to help you one-on-one building an app, you can book a call. I will leave you the link on the comments section. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.